So if you could look at the translation as His Excellency's speech, please.
Okay. Good morning, Excellencies. Your Excellency Minister for Economy, Trade and Industry, Mr. Hayashi, Excellency Mr. Nikai, Honorable Members of Parliament of Japan, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Peace be upon us all. It is an honor to be here. Firstly, I would like to thank you, AIPA and members of the Japanese Parliament, for the time that they have provided for us. Japan has always been an indispensable partner and mutual ally for the ASEAN countries for almost 42 years. The first ASEAN-Japan cooperative partnership has evolved from small dialogue on synthetic rubber on ASEAN-Japan Comprehensive Economic Partnership in 2008. ASEAN and Japan have broadened and deepened our cooperation beyond economic trade into cooperation that promotes peace, stability, development, and prosperity in Asian region. In 2013, ASEAN-Japan Friendship and Cooperation and its implementation, ASEAN and Japan had agreed to further cooperate on 4 key areas: partners of peace and stability, partners for prosperity, partners for quality of life, and heart-to-heart partners. And AIPA greatly welcomes this initiative and keen to support its implementation. We would like to applaud Japan's active role in contributing to ASEAN connectivity, which is pertinent to economic development in the region. We take note on Japan and the ASEAN Development Bank support to strengthen cooperation on regional air and maritime linkages as highlighted in 2013 Japan-ASEAN Commemorative Summit and through. As we all know that ASEAN region still need immense amount of infrastructure development to unleash its regional economic potential. Moving forward, we see the need to enhance people-to-people relationship through dialogue and forum. Over the years, AIPA has served remarkably as an organization for ASEAN parliamentarians to connect and to discuss important matters. And Japan, as one of the key observers in AIPA, has contributed greatly in widening our perspective. We further reiterate our commitment to extend AIPA dialogue with external partners and parties. Ladies and gentlemen, disaster and related devastation have increased in the last decade. During 2005 and 2015 alone, over 700,000 people lost their lives. More than 1.4 million people were injured and approximately 23 million became homeless due to disasters. The world's worry about disasters more than due to climate change, which has aggravated to more than 1.5 billion in the last decade. Several ASEAN countries and Japan are countries which are not immune to natural disasters. From 2004 to 2014 itself, Southeast Asia contributed to more than 50% of the total global disaster fatalities, or 354,000 of the 700,000 deaths in the disaster worldwide. The total economic loss was $91 billion. In the facing natural disaster threat, ASEAN had established a Committee on Disaster Management, ACDM, and developed standard operating procedures for regional standby arrangement and coordination of joint disaster relief and emergency response operation. Nonetheless, we are of the view that Sendai framework adopted in the 3rd UN World Conference this year has brought out 3 critical elements that were yet covered in previous framework, such as building resilience, promoting local solutions, and promoting inclusivity. We see there is urgency to mainstream Sendai framework into the ASEAN CISO. Ladies and gentlemen, in 2012, AIPA members have pledged to improve public awareness, to promote inclusion, and increase community preparedness through educational efforts on disaster risk reduction efforts. In the light of the newly launched Sendai framework, I would like to call AIPA members to continue our strenuous effort to support the implementation of disaster risk reduction effort. I thank you.